Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the Lord the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all funny game to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chilling with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Turner brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide.
Good evening and welcome to Roxamore Sports event here from the Woodland Hills Gymnasium. We have tonight's matchup with Woodland Hills versus the Greater Latrobe Wildcats. Good evening, I'm Craig Thomas here tonight bringing you live Woodland Hills basketball for tonight. Once again, we have the Greater Latrobe Wildcats versus the 3-1 Woodland Hills Wolverines that are currently under the guidance of new coach Eugene Wilson, assistant coach Eric Jefferson, and other assistant coach is Corey Latimore. For the Greater Latrobe Wildcats, they will be led by Brett Wenzel as their head coach. They come in with a record of 0-3, and we are just about set for play, and the tip is won by Latrobe to the hoop, and the ball is out of bounds to the Wolverines. So once again, the Wolverines come into this season sporting a 3-1 record here out the gate, dropping one game at the Franklin Regional Invitational. The starters for tonight, I'll give you those in just a moment here. We have some good play here. First possession for the Wolverines. Passing the ball off to their guard, number 1, Micah Jones. Deontay Williams, one of their co-captains, to the hoop, number 12, Delrius Robinson with the score there to put the Wolverines up 2-0. Deep three by number 4, Landon Butler for Greater Latrobe. Little pressure here for the Wolverines. Gets the ball off to Shanier Pinckney. Gets the ball back across to Deontay Williams. And they get it over the timeline, and they get it to the hoop. Micah Jones with the drive and a lay-in off the glass, the kisser. Great energy tonight. Good to be back here live with you. Live from the gymnasium at Woodland Hills Wolverines Senior High School. The Wolverines with a 3-1 record. Great defense there by the Wolverines. Ball being brought up slowly by Deontay Williams. He's also the quarterback on the football team. 3-point shot is up, slightly off the mark, rebound, and one. Great offensive rebound there for Delrius Robinson. And Delrius Robinson goes to the line to shoot 2. Number 12, Delrius is a senior, 6'5" forward. So now we calm down just a bit. I'll give you the starting lineups for the Wolverines. Guard, 6'2" junior, number 10, Shanier Pinckney. Guard 5'9" junior Micah Jones. Forward 6'3" senior TJ Jenkins. Little pressure for the Wolverines, seeing if Latrobe can handle it, and the ball is off the Wildcats, goes back to the Wolverines. Again, the forward for the Wolverines, 6'5" senior number 12, Darius Robinson, and point guard, 6 foot senior Deontay Williams. And on a return, Latrobe gets the pick on the pressure and gets the lay-in. So both teams have come out with a little bit of pressure, trying to press each other. Robinson down low, easy lay-in. Maria's lay-in. That's the way you break the press, ladies and gentlemen. The ball to the middle and attack the hoop, and it looks like another turnover for the Wildcats. Shanair Pinckney to the hoop. Wolverines with the early lead, 8-5 here over the Wildcats. Once again, I'm Craig Thomas, live what you hear from the Wolverine Gymnasium here in Churchill, Pennsylvania, Woodland Hills Senior High School, where you have Woodland Hills being led by Eugene Wilson, and the Latrobe Wildcats led by Brett Wetzel. And the Wildcat lineup is guard 6'1", sophomore, Quadarius Davis. Also guard 5'11", junior, Tyler Mondock. Point guard 6'4", junior, number 4, Landon Butler. At guard also is 6'1", senior, Chase Sickenberger. And also playing at guard, running out, is number 14, Zach Maruco. So the Wildcats have a 4-guard set, and they will be a little bit undersized for the Wolverines, but they'll be relying on their quickness and their three-point shooting to keep them in the game. And that's a three-pointer by number 5, Chase Sickenberger. Drained it from the outside. Deontay Williams a little bit off the mark with the pass. Had a teammate breaking away to the hoop, but got the ball slightly ahead of him. Pressure, three-point shot, and it's good. Tyler Mondock on a three-pointer, and the defense for the Latrobe Wildcats is taking its toll on the Wolverines. We have a little bit of frantic play up and down, turnovers going back and forth. And it looks like Shanair Pinckney tried to get back on the defensive end, and laying it in is number 4, Landon Butler. And the Wildcats have come back, and they have a 12-8 lead so far. Foul on number 12 of Latrobe. Tyler Mondock was called for that foul. Number 2, Chaz Cobbs is coming in for the Wolverines. Chaz is coming in as a 6th man, but he's also like a starter as well. So this young man will be seeing significant playing time this season. Pinckney for the 3 is off the mark. Rebound by Deontay Williams, up and in, cutting the Wildcat lead to 2, 10-12. And the Wildcats get back on a layup. Pinckney with the rebound, takes it coast to coast, throws it up, and the jam, alley-oop, throws it down. Darius Robinson with the oopa-doopa jam. And it looks like they're off the mark there for Latrobe. Deontay Williams with the break and the layup and a charge, no basket. Take the basket away, the charge. Number 5 with Deontay Williams. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Craig Thomas, and we are live here on the Roxamore Sports Network. Section 3 matchup here. Woodland Hills High School Gymnasium. Eugene Wilson, coach, leading his Wolverines 3-1 against the Latrobe Wildcats. Little pressure for Pickney. Trap. And he tries to go underneath. Looks like it's a turnover. Number 1. Deontay Williams gets the turnover, takes it down. Micah Jones with the turnover. Good defense by the young man. Pinckney with the ball out under the hoop. Looks to inbound it. Throws it inside. Easy bucket. Darius Robinson. Great shot. Great post up by the young man. Soft touch with the little teardrop. Lays it in. Great defense there by Pinckney. Ball goes out of bounds. Number 4, Austin Wells in the game for the Wolverines. Deontay Williams gets a little break there. The Wolverines have taken the lead 14-12 here. Another turnover. It's the ball to Micah Jones. The charge. Look like call is going to go on Chaz Cobbs. Goes to the hoop. Gets with great defense by the Latrobe Wildcats drawing that charge, but Chaz got to either stop and take that teardrop shot or pass it off to one of his teammates. 3 for number 5, Chase Sickenberger. The 3 to pressure gets another basket off the Wolverines. They're having a little bit of problem with this press from the Wildcats. So it looks like Cobbs gets the ball up. Once you break the press and 1, and the ball rolls out, number 3, TJ Jenkins, will be going to the line to shoot 2. TJ Jenkins to the line. Again, 6'3" senior forward goes to the line for 2 shots. So far, we've seen a frantic pace. Both teams have been pressing each other. Wolverines have turned the ball over. Actually, both teams have had some turnovers here early, handling the press. So we'll see which team settles down. Right now, the Wolverines are trailing the Wildcats 17-15. Pass almost intercepted by the Wolverines. Skip pass over court. Number 10, 3-pointer, rattles in and out. Rebound by number 3, TJ Jenkins, and he's fouled in the backcourt. So that looks like he has a chance to break the. TJ has a 1-man fast break, gets the ball up court, but it's turned away by the Wildcats at the rim. Charge. Deontay Williams gets down low, draws the charge. And that sends the ball the other way for the Wolverines. Entering for the Wolverines, number 23, Amir Brown at guard. Looks like they go over the top, get the ball out to number 2. Then he gets the ball up and in. Chaz Cobbs with the great layup. A teardrop off the glass. Skip pass over to number 5, Chase Sickenberger. The shot goes up. You got a run out. Ball is jarred loose. Back out to the top. Deontay Williams resets it. So far, we've had a frantic pace here at the Woodland Hills Gymnasium. Up and down pace. One minute and 8 seconds left to go here in the first period. Wolverines and the Wildcats are tied. Skip pass up to the top of the key, number 2. And he makes it, rattles it in. Tyler Mondot gets the ball to go in. Fast break. Micah Jones right back at you. Wolverines are trailing. We are under 1 minute here to go in the first period. Great hustling defense by the Wolverines. Pass, shot is up off the rim for number 32. That was Connor Lankin. Chaz Cobbs with the fast break and the lay-in up off the glass. Great job. Wolverines retake the lead. Deontay Williams with defense at the top of the key. Foul is called, a charge on John Wetzel. Once again, I'm Craig Thomas, and you are live here on the Roxamore Sports Network with live Woodland Hills Wolverine boys basketball coverage. Section 3 matchup with the Wildcats of Latrobe versus the Wolverines of Woodland Hills. Great up and down frantic pace so far. Score is 21-20. Seen quite a few turnovers here early in the game, as well as great defense by these young people. So we have a timeout in play right now. We'll be back with live action here in just one moment. But so far, great shooting by the Wildcats. A little bit difficulty for the Wolverines with the press. So it looks like the Wolverines have gone to a smaller lineup to be able to handle this pressure a little bit better. But you have 14.5 seconds left to go on the clock here. Wolverines inbounded. Number 2 bringing it up, Chaz Cobbs. Looking, he's trapped at the top of the key, loses the ball. Ball goes over to Latrobe. Throw the ball up, off the rim, shot is no good. And there you have it. At the end of the first quarter, Woodland Hills Wolverines 21 and the Latrobe Wildcats 20. And we will take a short pause for the cause here and thank some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back with live action.
Hello, I'm Lisa Baldwin with Remax Select Realty. My experience and my commitment makes everything I touch turn to sold.
Call Lisa Baldwin at 724-933-6300 extension 489 or go to selecthomefinder.com.
Welcome back to live coverage of Woodland Hills Wolverine basketball on the Roxamore Sports Network. I'm Craig Thomas, and so far we have Woodland Hills Wolverines leading the Latrobe Wildcats 21-20. And so far we've had a frantic pace here, a lot of up and down. Both teams exploring the full court press. Woodland Hills having a few more turnovers than the Wildcats, but both of them finding difficulty handling the press. The Wildcats have stayed in the game due to some good three-point shooting, but the Wolverines have gotten out on break and gotten some easy baskets in transition as well. So back to live play. Number 23 with the ball for the Wolverines gets it off to number 5, Deontay Williams. Three-pointer is good for Deontay Williams, the captain. Shot is up off the glass for number 4 and 1, Landon Butler. Call is on number 12, Darius Robinson, and Butler goes to the line for the and 1. Great teardrop, great touch up for that young man to get that ball up off the glass, but off on a free throw. Wolverines trying to push the ball ahead and catch an easy basket. Ooh, dangerous throw. Great hands by Deontay Williams there. Ball is at number 23, Amir Brown in the game. The ball out, three-pointer off the mark slightly. Ball goes to the Wildcats. Looks like he traveled a little bit, but no call there. Loose ball, it's a scrum. Latrobe throws the ball out. Number 14 wide open for the three. Off the mark, goes to number 2. Chaz Cobbs gets the ball ahead to number 23. Amir Brown with the lay-in up off the glass. So the Wolverines definitely have bought their track shoes tonight. They want to run and push the ball ahead and get as many easy shots as possible. That shot for Latrobe is off the mark, and it looks like it's going to be a backcourt violation. Ball is going to go over to the Wolverines on a backcourt violation. So once again, it's good to see the fans here in the stands. Great time to come out and support these young people, or to tune in on the Roxamore Sports Network and join it live in the comfort of your home, where you can even go to the refrigerator and get a bite to eat if you want. But once again, we are live here at the Woodland Hills Arena. We are here live, and it looks like we have a foul here. Going to the line, she's 1 and 1. Jameer Brown goes to the line, and as he tried to come up off the pick and gets caught up by the defender, and he goes to the line shooting a 1 and 1. And he drains the first one. Good looking free throw by that young man. Chaz Cobbs at the line. Great shot by the young man. Great shot. Gets both of them. Give his team a lead. The Wolverines are up 28-22 here in the second period. Gets the ball off to Butler. He gets the ball over to number 12. Ball is loose. Great defense so far. Ball goes off of the Wildcats and goes back to the Wolverines as they are starting to exert their will here. This lineup, they're able to break the pressure. Just as I said that, they have a little trouble. Ball goes off the mark a little bit to Darius Robinson, and they turn it over, give the ball back to the Wildcats. Pinckney on the defense, number 10. Guarding number 4, Landon Butler. Ball's back around to Butler. Fakes the three, up, shot, off the mark. He follows the rebound. Shot is up, off the mark once again by number 5, Chad Sickenberger. Another shot is up again. Deontay Williams comes out on a fast break with the ball, and it looks like he's up and foul. The block is called, and Deontay Williams will go to the line, shooting 2 for the Wolverines. So once again, Craig Thomas live here at Woodland Hills High School Stadium Arena, basketball arena. And we are Deontay Williams at the line shooting 2, and he's slightly off the mark with the first one. In for the Wolverines is number 15, Kellen McDonough. It is in 6'5", center, junior for the Wolverines. So big fella's going to own the paint. Wolverines come with a little pressure. Throw the ball, McDonough on the defense. Looks like it's going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to be a foul on the Wolverines. Side out, as they're not in the bonus yet. The Wildcats inbound the ball. Wolverines are playing man-to-man pressure. Foul on number 1, Micah Jones. So it looks like the Wildcats will take it out under the hoop again. Inbound the ball. Gets it to number 12. Shot is up and off the mark. Rebound by Deontay Williams. Gets the ball ahead to number 2. Easy layup. And 1. Look like Chaz Cobbs. Deontay Williams and Chaz Cobbs gets the ball ahead. And 1. So Cobbs will go to the line for a first of 2 free throws. And he makes the first one. All right. Chaz Cobbs looks like he makes both of the free throws here. And it looks like Wildcats get the ball up, break the pressure. Shot in the middle, off the mark. Rebound by the Wildcats. Spots up 3 by number 2. Tyler Mondog with the 3-pointer. Max Butler, number 2 on the shot. As those 2 young men changed numbers for today. So Max Butler with the shot. So we have a timeout with the play. We'd like to thank you for joining us on the Roxamore Sports Network. We'd like to wish you and your family a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and much health and safety, and enjoy this holiday season. Once again, Craig Thomas live here on the Roxamore Sports Network, bringing you live 2021 basketball Section 3 matchup, Woodland Hills Wolverines versus the Latrobe Wildcats. The Wolverines are leading their match right now 32-25 with about 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go here in the second period. So the Latrobe Wildcats inbound. Number 0, Drew Kozic is in the game for the Wildcats. Deep, Butler from deep, almost at the half-court line, pulls up, and he's slightly off the mark. Pinkney is down, fighting for the ball, and it looks like a jump ball is called. Possession goes to the Wolverines. So the Wolverines will have to see if what they can do with this pressure the Wildcats have been deploying all game. Well, we'll see what Coach Wilson draws up for the Wolverines to break this pressure. Looks like gets the ball ahead to Chaz Cobbs. Easy play, almost stolen by the Wildcats early there, but Cobbs handles the pressure easily. Swings the ball around to Pinkney. Cutter in the hoop. up, and the ball is short. Air ball there. Aaron shot by Delrius Robinson. Number 3 for the Wolverines, TJ Jenkins, just checks back in. Wolverines have a man-to-man pressure on the Wildcats. Getting close to that time, and they get it across. Spotted up, and the ball is deflected. Great defense by Delrius. Ball is turned over by the Wolverines. Up, and a blocked shot. Great defense there by Chaz Cobbs. So at the line, shooting 2 for the Wildcats, Tyler Mondock. Micah Jones just checks back in for the Wolverines after a short stint on the bench there. And the second free throw is short. Comes off the front of the rim, and the Wildcats get it back up for the shot. Rebound. Back outside, number 2. It looks like the air ball. Jump ball here. Possession stays with the Wildcats here. Shot up off the rim by Butler. Defense. Ball bought up by Michael Jones, off the mark, shot. It looks like a foul on the floor there. TJ Jenkins, it looked like he passed up a three-pointer he had at the top of the key. Takes it into the rim, and TJ Jones gets the foul and goes to the line for 2 shots. Jones, a lefty, he drains the first one. Amir Jones and Austin Wells check in for the Wolverines. Second free throw is up, and good basket by TJ Jenkins. Wolverines come out in a little pressure here, turn it up. They have a zone press. And it looks like, and it's a steal there for the Wolverines. Comes up with it. TJ Jenkins comes up with the steal. Gets the ball off to Deontay Williams. To number 1, Michael Jones. Passes it off. 3-point shot is up, and it's off the mark. Ball just touched out of bounds by TJ Jenkins. Looks like that shot was off the mark by Amir Brown, the 3-pointer. And the ball goes and it's intercepted. Wolverines come back out and reset it. Get the ball over to Deontay Williams. He fakes the shot. Ball shot off the mark for TJ Jenkins, just off the rim. Looks like the Wolverines are putting some pressure on these Wildcats, and they turn the ball over again. Get the ball down and up off the rim, and follows the shot. Amir Brown follows the shot and gets a layup. And Butler beats him back and gets an easy layup for the Wildcats to make this a 36-27 game so far. And we are under 1 minute to go here in the first half, second period. Woodland Hills Senior High School as the Wolverines, a Section 3 matchup here with the Wolverines with a 3-1 record so far, only losing 1 in this Franklin Regional Invitational. And the Latrobe Wildcats are 0-3, but their record doesn't indicate how hard these young men play. They have a bunch of great shooters. They may be a little bit undersized, but they have some great shooters and opportunity to get better as the year goes on. So that free throw is made also, giving the Wolverines a 38-27 lead. So Butler's been the main guy as he gets to the rim, gets the ball to his teammate, and he misses a layup. Pinckney with the ball, gets the ball out to Chaz Cobbs, and he pulls the ball out, sets it up. So we have a stoppage in play. Wolverine timeout. Once again, I'm Craig Thomas, here live with you on the Roxamore Sports Network, bringing you live Woodland Hills Senior High School boys basketball matchup with Greater Latrobe Wildcats versus the Woodland Hills Wolverines. So far, it's been an exciting basketball game. Frantic pace. Both teams have been trapping. Some man-to-man, some zone traps. Nonetheless, both teams have had some difficulty with the traps, but the Wolverines have seemed to exert their will here in the third quarter and boost their lead up to 11 points so far. So we're just about back for live play here. Coach Eugene Wilson imploring his team to run the play he's calling out. So we'll see what the Wolverines come up with out of a timeout here. The ball in to number 1, Micah Jones. Break the little pressure. Chaz Cobbs looks inside to his main guy, but decides to take it back out. Del Rios was cutting to the hoop looking for the ball. Gets the ball out to Pinckney. Cutting wide open, and it's a layup. Looks like ball is tied up. Possession arrow, jump ball goes over to the Wolverines. Great hustle by Del Rios Robinson to come and get that rebound. Come from the weak side to the strong side to get that rebound tied up to get the Wolverines another possession in. Pinckney with the alley-oop inside. Not a good pass by Pinckney, but turnover. Del Rios Robinson on the foul. That looks like a second foul on Del Rios for today. So shooting 1-1 for Latrobe is Connor Lakin. Goes to the line. First shot is off, long, and it looks like the ball goes over the back. Saved by, and it's up, and he heave it, and it's no good. Your halftime score, Woodland Hills Wolverines 38, Latrobe Wildcats 27, and we'll be back here with a halftime show. And we will take just a pause for the cause to thank some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Lisa Baldwin with Remax Select Realty. My experience and my commitment makes everything I touch turn to sold.
Call Lisa Baldwin at 724-933-6300 extension 489 or go to selecthomefinder.com.
Hi, welcome to Fit for Boxing Club.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories.
Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community, fundraiser, and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mary. I've been a member at Fit for Boxing for a little over a year now. If you need to get a good workout in, come to Fit for Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just outside of the city of Pittsburgh on William Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit for Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fit4boxingclub.com.
Hello, I'm Leon Roxamore, founder and CEO of Roxamore Sports, Media, and Ministries. The beginning of Grief from Home Services, it was an epiphany moment for me. I had a relative that recently passed away during this COVID-19 epidemic. I had family members up and down the East Coast, down in Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, all the way up. The funeral was here in Pittsburgh. The funeral home wouldn't let no more than 10 people in to view the body. I said, you know what? They're not going to get an opportunity to have closure with my family member, with their family member. And so it began. I began to say, why not take what we have, what we've done with the sports network, and now open up a new department in Roxamore and make a new platform for Grief for Home Services. It's a ministry because it's service, and we are here to serve. We want to help families be able to still attend the funeral. We will go there, stream it for you, and you'll be able to watch it in real time with the loved ones who are there. Sometimes we just don't want to be alone. And we want the families who are grieving for their loved ones to know that they're not alone, that Roxamore is in this with you. I am in this with you. We stand together to help you grieve, to help you have closure, and to help support you through these difficult times until it passes. And this too shall pass. But we will be here ready to serve you, your family, and your friends. May God be with you. May God bless you and keep you during this difficult time.
I started limping over there to her fast, but wasn't fast enough. So I had to get her attention. I'm like, hey. She turned around, see me limping towards her. She says, oh my gosh, you been shot. I just fell on the ground. There wasn't even nothing wrong with me.
Graduated from Ohio State Penitentiary. They got real classes in there. Anybody been in that school? No, they got real classes. Like, it's 50-year-old man in there. They was like, hey, fam, can you be quiet? I got school in the morning.
And I'm still fat. So if you watch season 1, I remained and maintained all this weight for season 2. I ate just enough fried chicken, cornbread, collard greens, mac and cheese, all that, just to maintain all of it.
Welcome back to basketball at the Woodland Hills Wolverine Senior High School, live on the Roxamore Sports Network, with the Woodland Hills Wolverines leading the Latrobe Wildcats 38-27 at halftime. The first half of play, the leading scorers for the Wolverines were Delrius Robinson with 10 points, and also Chaz Cobbs, who's a sixth man, but just like a starter with 8 points. And for the Wildcats, the leading scorer was Landon Butler, number 4, with 14 points. And then it was number 5, Chase Sickenberger, with 7 points. So we'll see what adjustments will be made here at halftime. The Wolverines and the Wildcats come out. They've been deploying constant pressure to one another, either three-quarter press, man-to-man, or zone pressure the entire game. Both teams are having some struggles with the turnovers, but the Wolverines are able to exert their will on the final part of that second quarter. So coming out of halftime, the Wolverines will inbound the ball at half court, and they are moving along here. So it looks like the Wildcats will get the ball. Wolverines try to get an extra possession and take it out. So it looks like Butler with the ball being defended at the top by Pinckney. Good pressure, keeping the shot, keeping the Wildcats from getting an easy open look at the top of the key. Ball to Butler, jump stop, and he's up and in for his 16th point. And here's the pressure by the Wildcats. Gets the ball in to number 2, Chaz Cobbs, brings it up, sets up the offense for the Wolverines. Ball down low to Delrius, up and in. Delrius Robinson, Mr. Robinson's neighborhood, as he is a man amongst kids down low. As they get the ball down low, ball rebound, T.J. Jenkins. Ball around by Chaz Cobbs. Shot off. Euro step. Jump step by Deontay Williams, and he's called for a travel. Oh, looks like a travel, but Butler gets the ball. Deontay Williams comes down with the rebound, and ball's poked away. And a charge is called. On the Wildcats, call is on number 10, John Wetzel. Down low, Pinckney has the ball underneath, taking the ball out. Ball goes off of Delrius Robinson and goes off of a number 5, Chase Sickenberger, so the ball stays with the Wolverines. Ball is kicked away by Landon Butler. See what the Wolverines do to get the ball in here. Good defensive pressure by this Latrobe Wildcat team. Breaks the press, gets the ball ahead to Deontay Williams. He's up and fouled by number 5, Chase Sickenberger. Looks like he'll be. Deontay Williams will be going to the line to shoot 2. So Deontay Williams is a senior, just been named captain of the basketball team. Deontay is well known here in these neck of the woods. Great quarterback, all around football player as well. So good to see that young man out here on the floor, helping to make his team better. He made the first one. Rebound by Pinckney. Shot is up. Rebound by Mr. Robinson. Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. And another one. He drops it in with a little teardrop. Good. Pushing the lead up for the Wolverines. 3. Shot is off the mark, but rebound by number 10, John Wetzel. Gets the ball down low to number 5, and he goes up, loses the ball. Sickenberger tried to get it up. Ball is going down. TJ's up, and he gets it off the glass, but he's off the mark. Rebound going the other way for the Wildcats. Ball is up. 3-point opportunity. The shot is off the mark. Foul is on Pinckney. To the line. Shooting 2. Tyler Mondock to the line. Returning for the Wolverines. Deontay Williams with the layup off the glass. Butler pushes it up, and he gets a layup for the Wildcats. So once again, we have a frantic pace here with 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to go here in the third period. Wolverines leading. Deontay Williams switches hands with the layup again, up off the glass. Butler down, stripped. Ball, Micah Jones has a little secondary break, takes it up and in, and just a little bit hard off the glass. Ball goes off of Landon Butler and goes to the Wolverines. And the Wolverines are currently leading the Wildcats 47-33 here in this Section 3 matchup. Brad Wetzel coaching the Latrobe Wildcats, and Eugene Wilson, the head coach of the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Deontay Williams with the Euro step, the fake up and in, the layup. Turnover for the Wildcats as they throw the ball away. So we have a stoppage in play, a timeout in play right now. Latrobe takes a timeout as the Wolverines have a 16-point lead, 49-33 here at the Wolverine Gymnasium here in Churchill, Pennsylvania. Craig Thomas with you live on the Roxamore Sports Network. 2021 basketball. Continue to do what you can to be safe, get your shots, and your life you save may not be your own. Protect yourself and protect others. And let's stop the spread of this coronavirus. Craig Thomas, and we are live here on the Roxamore Sports Network, broadcasting the Section 3 matchup, Latrobe Wildcats versus the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Brand new coach for the Wolverines is doing a great job as he has his team playing motivated, as they are 3-1 so far. Only lost one game in the Franklin Regional Tournament. Coach Eugene Wilson. So we look forward to talking with him after the game, getting his insight on how his guys played and what he looks to improve on and what his outlook is for the season for the Wolverines. This Greater Latrobe team here, as they are looking for their first victory. They are 0-3 so far, but these young men have a great deal of talent, great shooters, a lot of hustle, a lot of fight for these young men. So they will come out of it and have a successful season, I think, just by judging how hard they're playing tonight against these Wolverines. So once again, we're back to live action. Chaz Cobbs with the ball, dribbling out top, trying to get the ball over to number 1, Micah Jones. Gets the ball down low to Pinckney. He drives in. Shot is blocked by number 12. Tyler Mondo blocks the ball out of bounds, goes back to the Wolverines. Inbound the ball, swinging around the top. Looks like they're working a little clock. Deontay Williams with the long shot off the mark. Three-pointer out by the top of the key. Ball is slapped out of bounds by T.J. Jenkins. Will stay with the Latrobe Wildcats. So it looks like so far Landon Butler has been pretty much a one-man show for the Wildcats. Ball is deflected and out of bounds off of Shanier Pinckney. The ball will stay with the Wildcats. Ball is inbounds in the backcourt. Goes to number 10, John Wetzel. Gets the ball up to number 3. Shot is off the mark. And shot is up and in for Butler with a chance of a three-point opportunity. Foul is called on Shanier Pinckney there. Butler goes to the line for an opportunity to complete the three-point play. Butler was 17 tonight, as he is the only player in double figures for these Greater Latrobe, these Wildcats. And that's 18 for Butler. Deontay Williams has no problem with the break. Breaks it, has a shot up to his teammate. He misses it off the mark, three-pointer. Ball is saved back to the Wolverines. Deontay Williams gets the ball over to Chaz Cobbs. As he starts the offense, gets the ball over to T.J. Jenkins. Back to Deontay Williams to the hoop. And a foul as Deontay Williams goes up, double clutches the shot, and draws the foul. Number 12, Tyler Mondo. Deontay Williams goes to the line to shoot 2 for the Wolverines. First shot for Wolverines is up. Deontay Williams is good. Ball down low to number 3, kicks it out top for a three-pointer. It's off the mark. And TJ has a fast break, lays the ball up, and misses a layup. Looks like he could have been fouled on that play. Butler goes the other way, lays it up with the right hand about the glass, soft. Bring the score to 50-38. Wolverine lead is down to 12. We have a foul call on number 3, Darius Davis. Amir Brown and Shanair Pickney check back in for the Wolverines to help them with this pressure here, break this full court press. Inbounds Pinkney gets the ball in. And it's a 5-second violation on the Wolverines as they turn the ball over. Checking in for the Wolverines. In for the Wolverines and Wells. Here. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to go on the clock. Up and in, shot is good. Sickenberger gets into the lane, the little teardrop. Makes this a 10-point game with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left to go on the clock. It's a block call once again. Darius Davis, number 3, is called for the block. So it looks like Amir Brown and Chaz Cobbs are in the game for the Wolverines. Pinkney with the shot off the mark. Robinson with the rebound, kicks it back out. Shot up, number 2, none but bottom. Chaz Cobbs, and it looks like there's an attempt to hit Butler down the side. The court. The Wildcats throw the ball away. Great shot there by Chaz Cobbs. 3-pointer, tickled the twine. Twizzle. Nothing but the bottom on that shot. Great shot by that young man. Mr. Robinson passes it to Pinkney. Out top, ball is tipped away. Mr. Robinson is calling for it on the box. Had his man posted up. He pops to the outside. Going to the lane. And a charge. Michael Jones, that's the charge. Checking back in for the Wolverines is Deontay Williams is back in the game. Coach Wilson is working the referees there as he felt like on that drive that his player should have had room to come down. His defender was underneath the hoop and drew the charge. So the Wolverine turnover. Number 23 has the ball. Mayor Brown up. Oh, and he calls a charge. A late charge call on that play. On Amir Brown. So, with 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter, the Wolverines are clinging to a 10-point lead here. The 13-point lead, excuse me. As they were up as much as 17 at one point. Now down to 13. Latrobe is making a run. But we'll see if the Wolverines can draw up here and make a defensive stance and get the ball back and push their lead. The top gets the ball to Butler as he wants to drive to the hoop. White, number 5, call on Deontay Williams on the foul. And the Wildcats will take the ball out underneath the basket. Butler has the ball. 5 seconds. Shot is up. Rebounded. Thrown ahead. Attempted to get it to Chaz Cobbs. Tried to get it ahead to Darius Robinson. The ball was tipped out of bounds. TJ Jenkins checks in for the Wolverines. And for the Wildcats, Drew Kozic checks in. Number 0, Deontay Williams inbounds the ball for the Wolverines underneath. Shot is up. Number 2, Chaz Cobbs from 3. Three-pointer is good. Tickle the twine. I think Chaz Cobbs is having a heat check here, ladies and gentlemen. He done hit the last 2 in a row. And it looks like it's going to be a foul on Shanair Pickney on a foul as he pushed off with that arm, and he's called for that push off there. Butler goes to the hoop. He drops in his 22nd point there with 3 seconds left to go. They get the ball ahead to Mr. Robinson. Shot is up and no good. So after 3 quarters of play here on the Roxamore Sports Network, the Wolverines are leading the Latrobe Wildcats 56-42. And we'll be right back here with fourth quarter action in just one moment. So welcome back. You're just about set for fourth quarter action here. The Woodland Hills Senior High School. Woodland Hills Wolverines are leading the Latrobe Wildcats 56-42. It's been a frantic pace up and down. A lot of great shooting, a lot of pressing. Defense has been good by both sides. On cue there, we have an interception. Well, number 5 steps in. Sickenberger steps in front of Mr. Robinson. And then right back at it, the Wolverines get a turnover at the rim. So right in the fourth quarter, we have 2 turnovers out the gate here, with the Wolverines leading 56-42 here in the fourth quarter. Live from Mr. Robinson, goes in, teardrop off the glass, and that's good for his 16th point. It looks like a carry there. It's going to be a turnover. Number 10, John Wetzel. So for the Wildcats of Latrobe, Landon Butler, little background on him. He has a brother who played as well. Was a D1 recruit, and he went to Holy Cross, started out at Holy Cross, and just transferred through the transfer portal and went to Charlotte. His brother's a senior playing basketball at Charlotte. So those young men have basketball in their blood. And looks like Landon will be going off to college as well. The young man has a good game also. As the Wolverines turn the ball over.
Austin Wells returns for the Woodland Hills.
Austin Wells returns for the Wolverines. Coach Eugene Wilson's not happy with his team with the turnovers. Trying to employ his guys to play some defense. And a steal is ahead, and a breakaway. A layup, Micah Jones with the steal and a layup off the glass. Great defense and great finish by Micah Jones. To the hoop, off the glass for number 5, Chase Sickenberger. So it looks like they come up with the pressure, get the ball in. Number 2. Ball goes out of bounds. Aaron pass by number 4, Austin Wells. Coach Wilson is very upset about these turnovers. Ball down low for the Wildcats. Gets the ball. Mondock with the layup. Wolverines break the press. Wolverines with a lead, comfortable lead, 60-46 right now, with 5 minutes and 59 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. The Wolverines leading the Wildcats. I'm Craig Thomas on the Roxamore Sports Network. 2021 basketball for Woodland Hills Wolverines. And the Wildcats get inside for the layup. Two-point for Zach Maruco. First 2 points by the young man. And it looks like it was a kickball for the Wildcats, and the ball goes back to the Wolverines. And looks like a reach-in by Landon Butler right there. And that foul's going to keep the ball here with the Wolverines. And it's going to be ball out underneath for the Wolverines. So we have a stoppage in play here. Timeout for the Wolverines. So far, you've seen some great action. You have Landon Butler leading the way. Landon Butler leading the way for the Wildcats. Number 22 with 22 points. And once again, his brother is playing at Charlotte, so he has great lineage in basketball in his family. And on the Wolverine side, they are being led by a few people in double figures. You got number 12 for Arias Robinson leading the way with 16 points. And then you also have number 5, Deontay Williams, the floor general, with 13 points. And then also the Wolverines have number 2, Chaz Cobbs, a three-point assassin, following along there with 14 points as well. So Wolverines have a three-headed monster, and it looks like the Wildcats are being primarily led by Landon Butler. So we'll see what Coach Wilson comes up with here out of a timeout, trying to get his guys to close this game out in a strong fashion. Not real happy about the turnovers by the Wolverines, and I'm sure he'll give them an earful after the game about the turnovers. Wolverines get the ball in. Chaz Cobbs with the ball at the top of the key. Gets the ball over to Pinckney. Pick, screen set. Mr. Robinson down low, off the glass. Beautiful shot. That big man has, Arias Robinson has a beautiful, soft shot down low. Shot is up. It looks like it was deflected. Rebound by Pinckney. Slows the ball down, gives the ball up to Chaz Cobbs. Wolverines are leading 62-48. Gets the ball, Wolverines work the ball around. They take a little time off of the clock here. Deontay Williams with the ball at the top of the key. Passes it off to Michael Jones. Down low to Pinckney. He fumbles the ball and is blocked. Butler with the defense knocks it out of bounds, and the ball will stay with the Wolverines.
Wildcats number 4, David Meyer. At the line to shoot for the Wolverines, Shadir Pinckney.
That's number 3 foul for Butler. And Pinckney goes to the line shooting 2. First one is good. Pinckney at the line. Second shot is up, and it's long. Rebound by the Wildcats. Sickenberger bringing the ball up. Kicks the ball over to Butler. Great defense by the Wolverines. Sickenberger with the shot in the lane. Rebound by Deontay Williams. Ball going the other way. Two-man game between Cobbs and Jones. Cobbs brings the ball out top. Being double teamed. Gets the ball over to Pinckney. 15-footer is good. Shadir Pinckney, great shot. Right there on the elbow. Pushing the lead up to 65-48 for the Wolverines. Cut, good cut. Layup miss by Sickenberger. Ball ahead, Mr. Robinson. Sidesteps him, lays the ball in. Darius Robinson with the 20-point night. Pinckney with the steal. And the Wolverines are blowing this one open, ladies and gentlemen. Deontay Williams on the layup, and he's fouled by number 5, Chase Sickenberger. Deontay Williams will go to the hoop, shooting 2.
Wildcats number 5, Chase Sickenberger.
First one, Deontay Williams, first shot is good. Pushing the lead up for the Wolverines, 68-48, giving them a 20-point lead with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go on the clock. Second one, off the front of the rim, rattles around and in for Deontay Williams. Drops in. 69-48 is the lead at this point for the Wolverines. Wolverines still pressuring the Wildcats. Ball is up across the center stripe line. Sickenberger with the shot off the mark. Rebound off the mark. Up and in by number 3, Darius Davis with the shot. So we are under 3 minutes for the Wolverines. Number 23 brings the ball up. Amir Brown, little bit of struggle there, but he gets the ball up across the line, and it looks like the ball is out of bounds. Chaz Cobbs goes to the hoop, and it's deflected. Chaz Cobbs with the ball down low to number 15. Steal by Landon Butler. He's leading the break, tosses it off to his teammate number 14. I think that was Zach Morocco on the layup there. Zach Morocco on the layup, and the foul is on him as well. So we have wholesale changes again. Robinson, Pinckney, check back in, along with Deontay Williams for the Wolverines. Chaz Cobbs goes to the line, shooting for the Wolverines. Looks like he's shooting 2 here. Oh, one shot. 1-1. So that's his 15-point. Great job by that young man. And he steps to the line for the back end of the 1-1. Shot is up and good. Wolverines are up by 20 once again. Pressure. Constant pressure by the Wolverines. Man-to-man pressure. Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. He grabs another board. That young man is all over the place. Passes up to Pinckney, a little alley-oop. He wasn't ready for it. Wolverines reset, bring the ball back out top. Chaz Cobbs with the ball. We're under 2 minutes. Little screen there. Robinson rolls to the hoop, looks for the ball. Ball is tipped away. Ball is intercepted by the Wolverines. Deontay Williams goes to the hoop, and he is fouled. Darius Davis on a foul. Deontay Williams, the floor general, named captain here recently, goes to the line, shooting 2. Deontay Williams is at the line with 1 minute and 27 seconds left. The Wolverines leading by 19. Now leading by 20. Thought they were leading by 20 on the last made free throw, but now it's a 20-point margin with 1:27 left on the clock here. Deontay Williams makes the pair, pushing the lead up to 21 for the Wolverines. And they still have pressure, a zone pressure, press. Latrobe breaks the press. Shot up, no good. Ball's off. Deontay Williams comes out of it. Mr. Robinson has the ball up and in. A layup. Darius Robinson with the layup, giving him 22 points as he ties it with Landon Butler and Darius Robinson. Both have 22 points here for their respective teams. So we are at about 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go here in this first matchup. The Wildcats of Latrobe trailing the Woodland Hills Wolverines 75-52. Ball up top. Wolverines working around, burning a little clock. Content with the lead. To the hoop. Chaz Cobbs, the layup. Rebound by Pinckney. Rebound, Mr. Robinson's neighborhood up. Gives him 24 points. Sickenberger with the 3. Robinson with the rebound. 20 seconds here. Looks like the Wolverines are going to take this one going away, 77-52. We'll see if they go for a last shot or they're just content with going away with this lead. Wolverines get the ball in. Chaz Cobbs has it at the top of the key. We're under 5 seconds. Wolverines work the ball around. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, from the Woodland Hills Wolverine Basketball Gymnasium. Woodland Hills Wolverine, it's final, ladies and gentlemen. 77 to the Latrobe Wildcats, 52. The Wolverines come out of this with a victory. It was tight early, ladies and gentlemen, but the Wolverines pulled away down the stretch. So Craig Thomas, live on the Roxamore Sports Network. We'll be right back with a live interview. I'm going to start with one of the coaches, and we'll be right back here in just a moment. it's Craig Thomas here with Coach Eugene here at the Wolverine Gymnasium, where his Wolverines just defeated the Wildcats by a great margin here. Coach, how you doing today? You had a tough fight the first half, but you pulled away in the second half. You made some adjustments.
Yeah, you're right about that. So what we did in the first half was we kind of worked our zone a little bit. Even though they were a shooting team and they hit some shots, we felt like the pressure was going to wear them down a little bit. We're a good on the ball, man-to-man defending team. So I wanted to kind of save that for the second half and try to push them to their breaking point or whatnot. The guys did a really, really good job of executing and understanding the game plan. So even though it didn't look too pretty early on, it was part of our game plan because we wanted to wear them out, see how far in their bench they were going to go, because we go pretty deep in our bench.
So it was a great adjustments there we saw at halftime. They had a great player, Landon Butler. That young man came out, had 22 points. He was pretty much their only guy threat on offense, but you were able to contain him. And then you had great play by several of your players, primarily this young man right here with Mr. Robinson's neighborhood, as he took control of the game today, rebounded, scoring points. What do you think about his play?
Dale's a heck of a captain. He was named captain this year. I've known Dale since he was like in the 7th or 8th grade, and he's always been a coachable, teachable kid. He's kind of like what we call a late bloomer, so I'm very excited for him. I'm excited for his family, for his mother, who they put a lot of time in with him, helping him get to where he's at right now, and it's just starting to show right now. So I'm blessed. It's funny how things come back full circle for me to be coaching him his senior year, and he's done everything we've asked and more, and he ain't even touched the tip of the iceberg yet. He has a lot more to do, and he's willing to work, so he knows what the expectation is, and he's a great Wolverine, even with the sideburns.
Del Reyes, I'd like to congratulate on a great effort today. Good job, young man. You got out there, you played well, you hustled, you went hard, got rebounds, scored some points. One of the biggest things is you controlled the neighborhood, and I loved it. I enjoyed it. Wolverines, but it's your neighborhood here, so great job. How do you feel about it?
Well, I feel great. My teammates put me in that spot, and I worked hard to get in my spot and catch the ball this time. So, yeah, I was just working hard for my team. That's it.
So, again, Craig Thomas here live from the Woodland Hills Wolverine Gymnasium, where the Woodland Hills Wolverines have just defeated the Latrobe Wildcats. Coach, we'd like to thank you for coming here. We'd like to tell you welcome. It's good to have you here, and we are excited about what you are going to do this season with Woodland Hills Wolverine basketball. Thank you, and good luck for the rest of the season. Yes, sir. Thank you. Craig Thomas signing out here on Roxamore Sports. We'll be right back with game number 2.